Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Timberwolves tonight. Uh, my reaction, you know, when it comes to this loss is a bit different. I know some of you are pissed at the moment. I'm pissed for sure when it comes to this Lakers loss when it's all said and done. But there's a silver lining when it comes to the Lakers and this particular game tonight. But I'm here to tell you guys, I'm kind of happy because my Denver Broncos, we won Monday Night Football when it's all said and done. So as you can see, I'm wearing the uniform for the Denver Broncos, showing my happiness of my Broncos winning against the Browns Monday night. Bo Nix, he's just amazing. I just, have to say it, even though he did have 2 interceptions, but it is what it is. He's still a rookie learning the ropes when it's all said and done. But I just had to come out here and show my happiness of my Broncos winning Monday Night Football this season, their first this season. So this is a good win for my Denver Broncos. So there's a silver lining to this live stream. It's all said and done, and I just had to say, guys, it was a great win for my Denver Broncos. But at the same time, yeah, guys, hold on. Okay. There we go. I hope it's still working. All right, sorry about that, guys. For some reason, I guess my internet's gonna cut off if I don't say what I had to say. So I hope it's doing well. Hopefully everything is good on your guys' end. Hopefully, but other than that, I just had to, Daniel knows. Daniel knows. So he understands what I'm feeling right now when it comes to my Denver Broncos. But unlike the Lakers, they were trash tonight against the Wolves, the Timberwolves tonight in a blowout 109-80, 30-point loss in this game against the Timberwolves. I mean, I understand the Lakers didn't have Austin Reaves. They're depleted when it comes to bigs and no Cam Reddish. I mean, there's a lot of things that we could say when it comes to this Lakers loss. But it's just they were just a no-show. They were a no-show in this matchup tonight against the Timberwolves. And when it's all said and done, guys, I just have to say it was a pathetic loss. And I think everyone is agreeing with you on this, Samurai Beast Warrior. Rob Pelinka needs to be fired. Absolutely, he needs to. Did not make any moves to improve the team. Same old team that we had last season. And it was just another scenario where the Los Angeles Lakers are just are laughing stock, and honestly, one of the worst rotations in the NBA when it's all said and done. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. We should fire, Rob Pelinka when it's all said and done. I agree, every single one of you, when it comes down to that. And we're all pissed. Everyone is pissed when it comes to this Lakers loss. But there's a silver lining to my, excitement tonight, and that is my Denver Broncos winning the Super Bowl win. Not Super Bowl, excuse me, Monday night win against the Browns. So that's my only excitement of tonight, other than the Lakers. And Daniel puts it real good for me, and I have to say, good for Broncos, unlike the Lakers, and it's a laughing stock when it's all said and done. A guy who is a Lakers fan and a Broncos fan, I was kind of hoping the Lakers would have tried to win or be competitive in the game against the Timberwolves, but they didn't. But at least my Broncos won against the Browns in NFL Monday Night Football. So that's all good in my book. When it's all said and done, I guess, of tonight. But still, it is disappointing for sure, and we're all pissed. We're all mad about how the Lakers lost this game when it's all said and done. And Daniel, you're just going at it with the with the comments on here. I mean, absolutely, it was a terrible loss. It was this disgusting loss, no show performance from the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done. And my Broncos, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got the win. We got the win on Monday night, and now we're going to the bye week, so they're going to get some rest in for sure. And we can celebrate for sure when it's all said and done in the bye week for sure. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it was just a great win for my Broncos, a pathetic loss for the Los Angeles Lakers against the Timberwolves. So it is what it is. It is what it is when it's all said and done. And it's this guy, LeBron James. He was a no-show nowhere. And the fact for the past 3 games now that he went 0 of 20 from the three. I mean, is there a sign for you to understand that your shots are not going in? So do something else or something. I'm not sure. He was just thinking that, oh, okay, this shot will go in. Oh, this shot will go in. Come on, man. You win 0 of 20 for the past 3 games when the Lakers were been struggling. Okay, the last night's game, it was a lucky win for the Lakers, okay? And it was an ugly win at the same time. And all thanks to the Utah Jazz's head coach, Hardy, for him to win us the game due to the timeout that he put out there. So, when it's all said and done, guys, a win is a win for the Lakers when it's all said and done. But when it comes down to this matchup tonight, it was just pathetic performance from all of our players tonight. Okay. The only player that I can give credit to is D'Angelo Russell, putting up 20-point performance for the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done. So, other than that, he was maybe the guy, and he had a good shooting night. Let's be fair when it comes to D'Angelo Russell, but still, it wasn't enough for him to rally the troops to a victory against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. So, it is a situation where, the Lakers could have capitalized on the opportunity and they just didn't deliver, unfortunately. So, but, as I mentioned, on a loop here, at least there's a silver lining with my Denver Broncos winning Monday Night Football against the Cleveland Browns. So that's all good in my book when it comes down to sports loving person like myself. So when it's all said and done. So I'm going to get into the analysis and thoughts about this Lakers loss tonight and a no-show performance from the Lakers. We're going to read the stat lines and everything. But before anything, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell. And, of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And, and without further ado, guys, I'm seeing the comments already coming in. I mean, a lot from Daniel for sure. I really do appreciate it, Daniel. And, of course, Samurai Beast Warrior. I mentioned it right now, when it comes down to it, I had enough. We all had enough of Rob Pelinka at this point. I mean, we had to really fire him and hire Bob Myers for sure. I mean, I think he will be much liked in the NBA compared to Rob Pelinka when it's all said and done. But, if nothing happens when it comes to trades, for sure, he's going to get fired for sure. But if the Lakers continue to struggle and still not making moves to improve the team, then, it's just another reality when it comes to the possibility of Rob Pelinka potentially getting fired when it's all said and done. So, it is a possibility. And yeah, we should fire him ASAP for sure. Samurai Beast Warrior. Daniel is agreeing with you, Samurai Beast Warrior. And all of Lakers Nation is calling for that. I mean, I even saw a post, and I don't want to mention it because it was a bit dark, but at the same time, people on social media are just calling for the firing of Rob Pelinka when it's all said and done. And yeah, I don't know how he is not fired yet. It's just the reason is for it because he has that relationship with from the Lakers management, from Jeannie Buss, and the I guess some sort of, I'm not sure what it is, but it's just, at this point, Jeannie, you have to really consider the team over favorability when it comes to people that you hire. So it's not a long term relationship like you have with Magic Johnson or, and all that. So when it's all said and done, I mean, you just have to make the move and, go after somebody that is not in the Lakers circle and get somebody outside of the Lakers circle um, and just try to go with that way. And that is Bob Myers, in my opinion, if he wants the job for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I think he will if he given the chance. So if Rob Pelinka is fired, but for sure, I mean, it just he may get fired, but if he makes some moves that will turn this team around, there's a possibility that he may stick around, unfortunately. So, but anything could happen for sure. We just have to wait and see when it's all said and done. Uh, Broncos played great, 40 points. Yeah, I mean, don't get me started. I'm so happy. I was so at the edge of my seat in the fourth quarter of how well the Browns were playing against the Denver Broncos when it's all said and done. I had to say, guys, I was stressed out. I was stressed out and kind of pissed at the same time because not only did the Lakers lost in a bad way, but I was kind of fearing that my Broncos were going to lose against the Browns, a bad team of their own. When it comes to their season. So I was like, no way. I mean, we should at least win by 3 points or something like that. And that, and it's just like it just turned out good. Turned out good for my Denver Broncos when it's all said and done. Now we're heading into the bye week, and we could celebrate for sure when it's all said and done in those bye weeks for sure. So but yeah, my Denver Broncos, they're playing great. I mean, I'm very impressed with how well they're playing, especially our defense and Patrick Surtain. I mean, he's just an unbelievable uh, player. And of course, my defense, my Denver Broncos defense, they are for sure going to dominate this NBA. This league, the NFL league for sure, when it's all said and done. So, uh, but kudos to my Denver Broncos. They showed up and played on Monday Night Football. I mean, just the first Monday night televised, for sure. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy for this Broncos win when it's all said and done. So yeah, Randall owned us. Yeah, he absolutely did. Basically, he's always have when it comes to facing the Lakers since they let him go. So it is something to really admire, really, of how well Julius Randle has developed as a player, and it's just I'm not mad. I'm not mad at what he's been as a as a player. When it's all said and done. So kudos to him. He deserves it. He played well tonight against the Lakers. Let's see, also from Daniel, Knicks and Wilson have a great year. I mean, they're both are for sure, especially our rookie. I'm very surprised that he is playing well the way that he is, and he's in the conversation for rookie of the year. But anything could happen. I mean, there's a guarantee that he may not get it, but I hope he does because he came so far. I mean, from the beginning of the season, he was still a work in progress, but then he finally found his stench or what anything like that when it comes to his rise of being a promising rookie. So, or promising quarterback in the making, a rising star. So, anything could happen when it comes down to that, but he has a bright future for sure. And, you know, Russell Wilson, for sure, he has turned his career around with the Steelers, and I think it was the right move for both sides when it's all said and done. He's thriving right now with the Steelers. I think they're number one in their division. I might be mistaken, but yeah, he's doing great for sure. And it's just anything could happen. Anything could happen when it comes to this season. I mean, my Broncos are in the they're fighting for a wild card for sure. But I think the Steelers are within the playoff contention for sure. So, but anything that could happen from now, from the bye week until how many games left? We have 3 weeks left or something like that, 4 weeks left. So, uh, anything could happen, and could be a positive thing for my Denver Broncos when it's all said and done. So, yeah, they're both having great years for sure, especially Bo Nix for sure. And he's just a rookie, so anything could happen throughout his career. But yeah, guys, I mean, I want to get into the Lakers stats before I end this live stream and go and celebrate my Broncos winning Monday night football against the Cleveland Browns. So it is going to be celebration for the other my excitement of the other side of sports. But unfortunately, we got to talk about the Lakers' pathetic loss against the Timberwolves tonight. Going to share the stats with you. And as you can see, guys, 30-point loss against the Timberwolves. They got their revenge against the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all done after the game one of the regular season began, and the Lakers won their first game of the regular season since 2016 when Kobe Bryant was on the team. God rest his soul. So, it was uh, a game where the Lakers, um, you know, were shorthanded. I mean, obviously, seemed like everyone on the team was just not being themselves tonight, and it's just really showed. And especially when it came to I mean, the first quarter was fine, but everything went downhill after that. I mean, they were just a no show in the second quarter. And then it just continued on after the fact in the third, not making any sort of changes or momentum going into the second half. And then just the fourth quarter was just abysmal performance by the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done, guys. I mean, just really pathetic performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. 30-point loss performance in this game for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the only I don't want to say silver lining here because it's my day for my Denver Broncos to win it, but at least one of the players stepped up in this game, and that was D'Angelo Russell, who had a 20-point game and went 4 or 5 from the three. And again, the shooting is pathetic by the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, 19% from the three. That has to be the worst shooting percentage by the Los Angeles Lakers this season, or probably there's got to be a lot. I mean, I know the last game the Lakers scored around 21% from the three, but other than that, it keeps lowering when it comes to that, and most of that came from the lack of shooting efforts by LeBron James, and and then Dalton Connect has been on the slump for the past couple of games now, and then then you have Gabe Vincent, who had 5 points and went 1 of 4 from the three, and then Max Christie won 1 of 7 from the three. I mean, we've been talking about this numerous times throughout my live streams, and I think everyone knows it. I mean, the Lakers play better when they are attacking the rim, when they go to the rim. I don't know why they see that they are going to be a good shooting team, and when they keep on trying to shoot and they're not going in. I mean, aka LeBron James, who for the past 3 games, he has went 0 of 20 from the three. And it's showing. He is showing father time for these past couple of games now. I mean, I'm not saying that it's could be an actual thing for LeBron. I mean, anything could happen when it comes to him turning things around because it's LeBron James we're talking about. But lately, it's been showing. It has been showing. You're showing your age, bro. When it comes to LeBron James and how he's been playing so far for the Lakers. I mean, 10 points, 10 points. I mean, this is probably the worst season for LeBron James as in his NBA career. I mean, it's just like pathetic, bad performance by LeBron James. 10 points. He did have 8 rebounds and 4 assists, but still, I mean, those 0 4 from the three and 4 of 16 from the field. I mean, he had a bad offensive night for the Lakers, and even in the defensive side as well. So 6 turnovers. I mean, he's ranked, I think, 6 or 5 now in the NBA in turnovers. So it is a type of situation where he really needs to control that, or it's just not looking good right now for LeBron James, and it's just been very disappointing to watch by LeBron, and it's just very sad to see how things are not turning in the right direction for the Lakers. And I'm here to say this, and I kind of felt this, yesterday, last night, going into the Minnesota and into this game, was that I kind of knew the Lakers were not going to win it because of the lack of depth, and of course no Austin Reeves, and most of our players are banged up and seem tired, and the perfect example, I just saw it on social media, guys. Shout out to Dan the Laker fan. He has a YouTube channel. If you guys know who he is, go check him out. He said it best that ever since the Magic game, the Lakers haven't been the same since. And I think I speak for everyone here when I say that it is the truth coming out of his mouth on that post, was that it is exact truth, really. The Lakers haven't been the same since they lost against the Magic in a heartbreaking loss performance by the Lakers, and it's just they didn't recover since. They were before that they were on a 6 game winning streak, gained a lot of attention and a lot of admiration, and we were all excited. The Lakers were on a 6 game winning streak, and they won some games on the road, and it's just the Lakers were just on top of the world, and Dalton Connect was a rising star because of it. And since then, after that loss against the Magic, the Lakers haven't been the same since. And it's a sad reality, guys. This is where we're at the same time. Um, you know, this is the Lakers struggle at the moment, and they're not going to recover if they keep losing games like this. And as it stands now, they are 12-9, and they still have a couple more road trips to go. And it's only the start of December, and we're kind of seeing the Lakers not showing a lot of excitement and enthusiasm when it comes to winning games or trying to win games or being a good team. And I don't want to say that maybe JJ Redick lost the locker room yet, but it's kind of heading in that direction. If you are losing games or not, showing the passion of playing and winning games since the Magic game, that you just not the same since. So it's very sad to watch how this Lakers team really turn things around for the bad since that game. And the Laker fan or Laker guy is my mistake if I messed up your name, buddy. But if you're watching this, but he hit the nail on the head when it comes to that quote. The Lakers haven't been the same since, and it's just I don't know what went wrong. I don't know. The passion just left them or something. I'm not sure. But at this point, um, this is where the Lakers at the moment, and hopefully they bounce back and turn things around. Hopefully, maybe we'll see the return of Austin Reeves and the rest of our guys for sure. Because it's just not looking good. Not looking good for the Lakers as of late. So, but getting into it, guys. I already said enough about LeBron James. Let's move on to the next one, and that is Anthony Davis, the potential candidate for MVP, not showing the consistency as of late. And he gets pissed. He gets mad that he never been mentioned for MVP or Defensive Player of the Year. Well, it's because of this, man. It's because of this, bro. I mean, it's like, what's going on? I mean, why are you not showing the type of MVP performance that you showed in the beginning of the season? Okay. And going from like 15 games in, that you were still showing MVP caliber performances. I mean, is he still? I mean, I just thought about it. Maybe he's still dealing with that plantar fascia of his injury, So, he is still feeling the effects of it. He's playing through it. So maybe he doesn't want to put out too much pressure on himself. So he gets injured. So the Lakers will lose him and they completely go on a losing streak if Anthony Davis is not in the rotation and all that. So my hope is that potentially things will start to turn around for the better when it comes to trades for the Lakers very soon. Uh, but at this point, you're not going to win games when it comes down to it, guys. And honestly, the second unit is the worst second unit rotation for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think I speak for everyone when it comes down to that. I mean, who is the top guy out of this rotation who is not injured? I can't really think of one. I'm looking down the list. I can't really think of one. Maybe Max Christie, but he hasn't been lived up to the expectations. Cam Reddish, he just returned from injury, so he's just still getting his bearings in, but he's still not the best. So this is bad rotation overall for the Lakers. And no Christian Wood, no Jared Vanderbilt. So it's I'm surprised the Lakers are doing this good without those guys for sure. So I guess give JJ some credit of you know maybe the Lakers are winning the way that they are, and it's just because of him, maybe. But at the same time, it's just still, it's not a good look. Not a good look of what the Lakers team is now. It's just not good at all when it's all said and done. So I mean, just Anthony Davis' performance, guys. I mean, he was just not the best out there. He did put double double, but it's just still the consistency is not there when it comes to Anthony Davis, and that's just unfortunate because he MVP that way when you're not showing consistent, consistency on occasion. So just saying. So and the players around you are not helping you out to help you win. So that's another thing. So, but there could be another thing that he's playing through injuries. That's why he's not putting up MVP caliber performances. So, bad night for Anthony Davis, not compared to LeBron, who went zero far from the three. And for the past 3 games that he's on a 20, no, sorry, 0-20 record from the three. So, my advice for LeBron: stop shooting threes because you're not making them. Okay, not. And you guys can also probably in the games. And, it is another thing when it comes down to that. So unbelievable, unbelievable when it comes to the Lakers. How they played 30 points. That's just crazy. D'Angelo Russell, as I said, I'd say if I had to pick a player of the game, I'll probably give it to D'Angelo Russell because he was the only guy tonight that kind of gave it to him. In this. So if I get somebody, we have to give it to D'Angelo Russell, in my opinion. He did go 4 of 5 from the three, 20-point game, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, went 8 of 12 from the field. So, that right there alone tells you that he wanted to play tonight compared against his former team, ironically. So, it is another situation there that he just wanted to ball out against his former team when the rest of the Lakers just didn't want to. So, it's just like a bad game for the Lakers when it's all said and done. And but when it comes to great performances, let's give credit to D'Angelo Russell, who returned tonight from his illness after being out yesterday with an ugly win for the Lakers against the Utah Jazz, thanks to the head coach for the Utah Jazz. So, it is there's a silver lining to that win, but at the same time, they should have maybe won this game, but at the same time, rotations, no Austin Reaves, and lack of size, lack of bigs played a big role in that. So of this loss for sure. And no effort from LeBron, no effort from Anthony Davis, no effort from Rui as well, who had 10 points out there tonight, but still, just his effort tonight was just not that great out there tonight. And then when you look at Dalton Connect, he's a rookie. Don't want to put too much disappointment on him, but at the same time, he was a rising star. And lately, for the past couple of games now, he hasn't been living up to that hype that he was on for the past games now that he's been starting, and it's just not been the best game so far for Dalton Connect. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 0-5 from the three. As I said, the Lakers shot 19% from the three. So that right there alone, including with LeBron's 0-4, the reason why the Lakers shot very poorly, or not just poorly, bad out there tonight when it comes to the threes out there tonight. So unbelievable. Unbelievable shooting performances by the Lakers when it's all said and done. And I really don't want to get into the second unit. They were just a no show, the worst rotation bench unit for the Lakers in the NBA when it's all said and done. Okay. And we need to make a trade, any given, any necessary, anything with any mean necessary. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I combined it a word, but yeah, with any means necessary for the Lakers to make a trade, guys. I mean, they just have to. I mean, it's not looking good for them, and it's just something needs to happen. Even if you have to give up your first round picks to make it happen, go do it, because that's the only way that teams are going to give you a trade that you want. All right. And that's the reality of the situation when it comes to the Lakers. So do something. Do something to improve this team. Uh, you know, if you have to give your first round picks to do it. I mean, I know there's a trade out there for Gabe Vincent and 2 first round picks for um, Jonas Valanciunas. So if it's still on, if that's what Washington Wizards want, go for it. All right, do it. Okay, give up 2 or 3 first round picks for Jonas Valanciunas because we need help at the big position without a doubt. But at the same time, I mean, we have to find some more improvements. So we have to make multiple trades instead of just focusing on one trade. So my hope is that Rob Pelinka really buckles down and makes a trade happen with any team to improve this team so we can be competitive in the Western Conference when it's all said and done. Because if you're losing games like this, especially in blowouts like this, you're going to keep going down and down in the standings. And I'm not sure where the Lakers at within the standings. I can just check real quick. It's been a while. So since the Lakers lost tonight, so I think things have changed when it comes to the standings for sure. I can just look it up real quick so you guys will know um, when it's all said and done. Uh, and by the way, guys, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. Let me log out of uh, this scores because you guys already know what it's all about. So there we go. So yeah, so let me see here when it comes to the standings for the Lakers. Oh, they fell completely. I mean, just yesterday they were the 5th seed. They were the 5th or 6th seed in the Western Conference, and after this loss, they're at the 8th seed in the Western Conference in the play-in situation again for the Los Angeles Lakers. Once again, it is so pathetic to see this Lakers team losing games, and once again they are in this situation once again compared to last season. So, and it's not a surprise because the Lakers, they're the same team as last season. So it is something that they are we already know about going into this season. But new coach, we thought things were going to be different, and it absolutely did from the beginning. But since that Magic's game, the Lakers haven't been the same since, unfortunately, when it's all said and done. Unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like internet is not going to be not going to be looking to work for me at the moment. So I'm just going to read these last couple of comments before I end this live stream. So let's just see here from Samurai Beast Warrior. We can't fire JJ. We just hired him. Yeah, I mean, I never said that we should fire him at all. I mean, this it's the GM, the front office's fault that this team is the way it is. I mean, JJ Redick has inherited this roster going into this season, so it's not his fault, and it's not his. He wasn't in the trade or free agency discussions when it comes to going after players that he wanted. So he didn't have any input when it comes to this Lakers team. So it was all Rob Pelinka's decisions and him not making any moves. And when LeBron James gave him a discount and didn't sign with the Lakers until they make some sort of move so he can take the discount. So it is a situation there when it comes to Rob Pelinka not making any decisions for the better for the team. So I agree. JJ Redick is here to stay, and I like his energy and the fact that he gets pissed. I mean, every single game when we lose. So it is something that I appreciate from a head coach in JJ Redick, that he's not putting his hand in his pockets and showing positivity every single post game show. So it is or post game interview, whatever it's called. So it is something that I hope that that JJ Redick sticks around, and because he's not the problem. He's not the problem. It's the management. All right. It's GM. It's Rob Pelinka. And Jeannie Buss needs to realize that when it's all said and done. So for sure, he's here to stay, without a doubt. I hope we can make some trades soon. I hope so too. I hope so too, Samurai Beast Warrior. If anything, I wanted to happen for sure. So I hope it happens soon, for sure. I mean, we have until December 15th to make some sort of moves. So again, that's when all players are available for trades. So um, anything could happen. Maybe there's some on the table when it comes to Rob Pelinka making moves, but we just have to wait and see. Hopefully, it happens soon, because we don't want to wait until February for the Lakers to make some trades. So that's something that I hope they find some very, very soon. So hopefully, it happens soon. So. Ghetto Rabbit. It's one thing to lose, but to lose by 29 points is pathetic. Yeah. I mean, for some reason, I thought it was 30. If it's 29, that's probably an accurate number for sure. So, um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I would understand if they would have lost and it was like a close game. I mean, I would have loved to see that by the Lakers. That's mean I would be more optimistic and say, you know what, they fought hard due to the circumstances and no Austin Reaves and all that. And, we could say that Anthony Davis balled out with the MVP type of performance and all that, but it was far from what we saw tonight. All right. It was a horrible, bad performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. And that was just the bottom line of what we saw from tonight. And I needed to watch my Broncos so I could, lose the bad taste out of my mouth when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and their blowout loss against the Timberwolves. So, it was a no-show performance by the Lakers, but there was an amazing win for my Denver Broncos, and I'm glad they won it on Monday Night Football against the Cleveland Browns. And all thanks to our defense, and it was just a great performance by my Denver Broncos, but a bad showing by the Los Angeles Lakers, unfortunately. So, there's a silver lining. There's a silver lining when it comes to my Denver Broncos. So that's all I have to say when it comes down to that. So, uh, yeah, let's read this last comment before I end this live stream. Social Johnson 84. At least Broncos got done tonight. Yeah, I absolutely agree, and I like your profile there. Go Broncos, absolutely. It was a great win for the Denver Broncos when it's all said and done. And just real quick, I want to give my analysis of my Denver Broncos win tonight. Obviously the offense of my Denver Broncos were a no-show when it came down to it, and there was some effort offensively. Let's give credit where credit is due. I mean, uh, our running backs, when it comes to Jaleel McLaughlin, who had a really good showing tonight against the Browns, and he stepped up to the plate when it came down to that, and there was a couple of touchdown rushes for sure from our running backs. There is Bo Nix. He had not a best performance, even though he, 200 yards and one touchdown and two interceptions. I mean, two interceptions for the first time in a while that he made some interceptions in this game. But it was the bright lights. He's still a rookie learning the ropes, so I don't want to put too much criticisms on him. But still, this is Monday Night Football. It was televised, so everybody was watching it. So he needed to show up, and even though he did have a 65% quarterback rating, it was not just him that we won this game. It was the defense, and from Patrick Surtain, who had a really good game out there tonight. Really holding down the CB positions with Riley Moss not playing well out there tonight. So, or not playing at all in the game due to injury. My mind is still on the Lakers and not them playing well. So, my apologies ahead of time if I keep messing up. But that's what I meant when it's all said and done. So, but let's give credit where credit is due to Nick Benito. He had a good game out there tonight. His first interception as a Bronco or in his career. So let's give credit where credit is due for a touchdown. So he really boosted the defense for sure, and the Denver Broncos defense, I mean, they have been on fire since the start of the season. So give credit where credit is due when it comes to Vance Joseph, when it comes to his defense for sure. So he's been a really good coach for sure for the defensive line, or as a defensive coordinator, excuse me. So, but there was a couple of interceptions for sure from Cody Barton for sure, and then you have also another interception by Jaquan McMillan. So he has been he did kind of struggle this season for sure, but he has been a recognizable name since last season. So he has been a really good player for the defensive team for sure when it's all said and done. But the defense was the reason why we won this game against the Cleveland Browns on Monday night. So they came to play for sure. The offense, there was a bit struggling on their part because how well of a good defensive team the Cleveland Browns is. So, it is something to really, think about of when it comes to this offense for sure. But, other than that, it was a great silver lining for a guy who's a Lakers fan. But at the same time, my Broncos were playing on the same time and same day. So, if anything, I was enjoying more watching the Denver Broncos than the Lakers game. I mean, obviously. So, I tuned in more watching the Denver Broncos because just how bad the Lakers played in the second quarter going into the third. And, they just haven't recovered from the third. And the fourth quarter, they were just a no show and losing the game by 29 or 30 points out there tonight. So it was just a bad showing by the Lakers, but a great showing for my Denver Broncos on Monday night. And now we're heading into the bye week, as Social Johnson 84 puts it, long awaited bye week. Yeah, it was been a long season for the Denver Broncos, and finally to get their bye week. So it's just I guess it's good good for them, I guess. And hopefully they rest up and be ready to go for the who's their next matchup? I think it's week 15 against the Colts. That's going to be an easy win for sure, hopefully. And then they have the Chargers on week 16, and then week 17 is against the Bengals. That could be a struggle for my Broncos, excuse me, but we just have to wait and see. And then the final week is against the Kansas City Chiefs, who they should get their revenge win over them in the final week of the NFL season. And if they go on a run after the bye week and get a win, hopefully they will they're going to be in the wild card or either in the playoff contention. So we just have to wait and see. It sort of depends on the Chargers because they're kind of tied with the Denver Broncos at the moment. So it is a situation there of how things will end from the bye week until week 18 for the Denver Broncos. So, um, but yeah, I mean, we got the win. The Denver Broncos can go into the bye week happy and celebrating and enjoying their week off or whatever. So it is going to be it's going to suck when it comes to not seeing the Denver Broncos play, but the good news is it will be at home once they return from the bye week against the Colts, the Indiana, no, the Minneapolis. What is it? The Minneapolis? No, not Minneapolis. What am I talking about? I'm just so tired. I'm thinking about the Lakers again. Oh my goodness. All right, I am done. So thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank Social Johnson 84 and Ghetto Rabbit and Samurai Beast Warrior and of course Daniel for you guys' comments and thoughts about everything tonight. I mean, the Lakers were no show. But at the same time, there's a silver lining that my Denver Broncos won Monday Night Football against the Cleveland Browns. So, at one hand, I'm pissed for my Lakers, but at the same time, I'm grateful for my Denver Broncos for winning. So, there's a silver lining of celebrating something tonight. So, um, that's all I really have to say when it comes to this Lakers analysis of the Lakers post-game show on ZSN, and at the same time, my first analysis of my Denver Broncos. I mean, as we all know, guys, this is a Lakers channel. Almost 90% of my content is Lakers talk. So Lakers news, rumors, updates, speculations. Nothing's going to change from that for sure. But at the same time, so that 5% of the time I talk about my Denver Broncos. So, it is something that I hope that you guys will appreciate. And if you guys are watching this and you are Denver Bronco fans and Lakers fan, this is the channel for you. So you're all welcome here when it comes down to that. So, and if you're just a Broncos fan and love what I have to say, please comment and, of course, subscribe to the channel. And if you're a Lakers fan, subscribe as well. So I really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't yet, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. I just put a new background, so I kind of liking it. So if you guys agree, um, comment. I really appreciate it. And if you guys just continue to show me love support, and this channel will continue to grow with your love support. So please be sure to comment, subscribe, share my videos, share my live streams all over social media, and just follow me on all of my social media sites. And the links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the love support you guys have shown me all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. And once again, I want to thank Social Johnson 84 and Ghetto Rabbit, Samurai Beast Warrior, and Daniel, of course, for you guys' comments and thoughts on these live streams. I really appreciate all the love support you guys have been showing me for sure. And hopefully I'll see all of you in the next live stream when it comes to the Lakers post-game show. I believe the Lakers are going to be there's no game tomorrow, so that's a good thing for them to rest up for sure. But the Lakers are going to be facing the Miami Heat. So that is another opportunity for the Lakers to either get a win or not. It just sort of remains to be seen. So hopefully they'll bounce back from this horrible loss against the Timberwolves. So hopefully they show up instead of not showing up. So hopefully they will do so against the Miami Heat on Wednesday. So I'll see you all in the next live stream, the next video by then. And I really appreciate it again for you guys' thoughts and opinions, and of course joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers and go my Denver Broncos. Just want to say it there. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.